So as you guys know, my career mode finished recently and I've decided to take a little bit of a break and I'm going to be uploading some different types of videos. Today, it's all about the young stars of FIFA 18, the players that I think you should be looking out for when you start career mode when the new game comes out. So of course, we're going to be predicting their ratings and their potential. Obviously, that can be very difficult to predict, but it makes it a bit more fun. So hopefully you guys will take my predictions with a pinch of salt, because of course I have no idea what ratings they're going to get. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the players, how their season has gone, and whether I think they're going to get an upgrade or not. And let's just get straight into the first player. I should mention though, we're going to have 2 players from each position. So we're going to have goalkeepers, right backs, left backs, centre backs, right mids, left mids, centre mids, and strikers. So a bit of everything. Let's get into the video. So starting off with our first goalkeeper, we have Donnarumma. Bit of an obvious choice, but I feel like this guy is just going to get better and better. And of course, he has decided to stay at AC Milan, so you will be able to sign him as soon as your season kicks off. I was a little bit worried that maybe he would move away and therefore be unsignable because he would have recently joined a team, but it looks like it's going to be fine for you guys who want to sign Donnarumma, or, of course, if you want to play as AC Milan like I just did. This guy right now has a potential of 92 in-game. I think that's going to stay the same. However, his current rating is 80. I think he's going to get upgraded to 81. Now, my next goalkeeper choice is going to be Pickford. Big move to Everton. And of course, that means you won't be able to sign him straight away, but definitely one for the future. This guy already has pretty good stats. At the moment, in the latest update, he is 76 rated with a potential of 86, which I think is going to be improved. I think already we've seen at Everton, he's good. He's a good goalkeeper. I think his overall will go up to maybe 78, and hopefully his potential will go up as well to around 87. I believe this guy is going to be better than Butland. Maybe not in FIFA, but in real life, and definitely in the January transfer window or the second season. If you need a good young goalkeeper, go for Pickford. Jumping into defence now, we're going to start off with my 2 right backs. My first choice is going to be Semedo. Just like Pickford, he's moved this summer, so you won't be able to sign him straight away. However, he has signed for Barcelona, and in the past, players that sign for Barcelona do get an upgrade. It's as simple as that. And 80 rated is his current rating in FIFA 17. I think that will go up to 81, maybe even 82. It depends on how he gets on in the next few weeks. But after I've seen him play a couple of times for Barcelona already this season, he's looking good. I think 81 would be fair. His potential right now is 86. I think that should also go up by 1 to 87. But most importantly, I believe his height might be wrong. 5'10" doesn't look right at all. He looks really tall. So maybe that's going to be updated. It might be that I'm wrong. But if he does get updated and he's a bit taller, I think he genuinely could rival Kyle Walker as, the best right back in the game. So definitely watch out for Semedo. Good signing for Barcelona, replacing Dani Alves. We all know that AC Milan have been very busy this summer window, and I think one of their best and most underrated signings is going to be Conte. I used him in my AC Milan career mode. I don't think his FIFA 17 rating is fair at all. Right now, he is 75 overall, 83 potential. I think that needs to go up. He had a fantastic season, and I think he's going to do really well for AC Milan. So my prediction is going to be a 77 overall. Could be a little bit higher, depending on how he gets on in the next few weeks before the game comes out. But most importantly, I think his potential needs to go up. 83 isn't really that bad, but there is a lack of really good right-backs, and it feels like FIFA 18, we're getting quite a few. Semedo and now maybe Conte. Up to around 85 is what I'm going to predict. I think he's going to be a real future star for AC Milan and Italy. Moving on to centre-backs now, my first choice is going to be Christensen. Finally, he's not on loan, although things could change in the next few weeks before the end of the transfer window. Right now, he is still at Chelsea, and he's actually getting minutes. So clearly Conte, I mean, I don't want to confuse you with the last player. I mean, obviously the manager, Conte at Chelsea, seems to like him very much. Now, right now in FIFA 17, he is 79, 88 potential, and I think that's probably going to stay the same. I wouldn't say he's improved since last season, maybe just a little bit, but if he continues playing with Chelsea and getting minutes, I'm sure he will get upgrades throughout the year. So again, another one to look out for, but mainly because you can actually sign him now in the first season. He's no longer on loan, although like I said, that could change. It wouldn't surprise me if Chelsea loan him out in the next few weeks. Staying in the Premier League, we have a new signing for Tottenham. They've actually spent some money this window, and they've gone with the young Colombian from Ajax, the defender, Sanchez. He looks to be a very good player for the future, and I could see that maybe Tottenham needed to do this, because Alderweireld, you know, obviously their main centre-back, he's peaking. You know, you've got Vertonghen also peaking, I would say. They don't really have a young centre-back that can step in and become world-class, and I think they've gone ahead and signed an absolute gem. I think it's 45 million euros, so a lot of money. However, if he gets game time at Tottenham and they have another good season, I really do honestly think he's going to get a lot of upgrades throughout the year. At the moment, he is 79 rated with a potential of 86. I'm going to bump up that potential to 87, but I think his rating will probably stay the same at the start at least. I'm going to be really keen to see how he gets on at Tottenham. I think it's actually a very good signing. And again, staying in the Premier League, another big signing, this time Man City. They've been busy in the window signing a lot of fullbacks. They've signed 3. Danilo, Kyle Walker, and of course, Mendy. He's going to be my first choice at left back. I think this guy was absolutely fantastic at Monaco last year. I believe he got the most assists in his position in Europe, I believe. So I think he's definitely going to contribute to a lot of goals for Man City this season. I know he's not fit quite yet, but you know, when he does come back, I think Man City will go up to another level. I think his rating is wrong. At the moment, he's 77. I think it should be around 79. And his potential's 85 in FIFA 17. So maybe we could see that upgraded to 87. I do think he's got a great future ahead of him. Whether it's at Man City, maybe he's not going to do as well as we all think he will. Maybe he'll end up moving on somewhere else. But either way, I think Mendy is a player to look out for. Now, of course, he left Monaco and they needed to replace him. So they've gone ahead and signed Kongolo. Now, for me, personally, I use him at centre-back in FIFA because he's tall, he's quick, he's got everything you'd need in a centre-back. But he is officially, right now, I would say, a left-back. And Monaco did really well to replace Mendy with, I think, a very good player. I think Kongolo, similar to Mendy in many ways, I think he's going to be really, really good for Monaco. And I think he's due an upgrade as well. So I think he's going to go up to 78 with a potential of 86. Right now, he's 77 rated, so I don't think he's going to go up too much, maybe up by 1. But watch out for Kongolo. I think although you won't be able to sign him straight away, he's definitely going to be one of the best left-backs in the game after a couple of seasons. And you can even throw him at centre-back. He provides great versatility down that left side. And the fact that you can play him as centre-back, he's an ultimate FIFA gem on career mode. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video was expecting to see Asensio. He had to be in here, guys. For me, right now, arguably the best young player in the world. I know that's a lot. It's a lot to say. He's 20 years old. I believe actually he might be 21 soon or just turned 21. I might be wrong. But either way, oh my God, he looks good. He looks better than Isco already. Maybe that's a bit too far. It's debatable. I think Asensio is he's a different type of player to Isco. You know, seeing him down on the left wing, he's just as good behind the striker, even in centre mid, even on the right. This guy, oh, he's the real deal. He really is. I bet there's a lot of teams out there that would kill for a player like Asensio. I don't even want to know how much his value has gone up recently. So right now in FIFA 17, he's 82 rated, which is respectable, and his potential is 89, but that is obviously not going to be the case with FIFA 18 just a few weeks away. With the performances he's already put in for Madrid this season, I think we can expect a 2 upgrade in both overall and potential. 84 rated, 91 potential. I don't think that's too much at all. I think I was debating whether to go to 83 overall, but 84 is, I think, just about right. Let me know what you think about all the predictions, but mostly this one. I think Asensio is going to be the golden boy of FIFA 18 career modes. The fact that you can sign him straight away, because obviously he's not a recent signing, he's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to try him out. Hopefully, they're going to upgrade his pace as well. He's lightning quick. And in FIFA, do you know what? I think I'm going to check really quick. He's got 78 sprint speed and 81 acceleration. It's just not enough. It's not realistic. So hopefully he's going to get more than just an overall and potential upgrade, but physically as well. The other midfielder I'm going to choose is a little bit debatable actually, because Fekir for me is a very attacking player and almost plays as a striker or right wing, as you can see his other positions there. But technically right now, he is a centre midfielder, centre attacking midfielder. And I've only gone ahead and picked 2, and I had to have Fekir in there because I think this could be his breakout season. With Lacazette leaving to Arsenal, I think that a lot more responsibility is going to fall for Fekir. He just scored an absolute worldie just a couple of days ago, and I really, really strongly feel like, you know, not only now but in recent years, he is going to be one of the better players in career mode. The fact that you can play him up front on the right, you could probably play him on the left as well, and at cam, similar to Asensio, I think he's just going to be so good. So definitely watch out for Fekir. I think he's going to have a very good season. Whether or not he stays at Lyon, I don't know, but I hope he does. I think he will do really well for them this season. Once again, I'm pretty sure you all saw this player coming up in this list. Of course, we have Ousmane Dembele at Dortmund right now. Is he going to be there in a couple of weeks' time? I think he probably is. I don't think... Well, I can see him moving to the likes of Barcelona, but for some reason I think it's going to fall through. I think he's going to end up staying at Dortmund, and I don't think people are going to be very happy with him because he's acted a little bit poorly. But either way, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about the players to look out for in FIFA 18. And this guy, I think his potential is going to stay the same, 91, but I think his overall is going to go up. He's 81 at the moment in-game. I think he's going to be 83, maybe 82. I'm not 100% sure. I've gone with 83 because if Asensio's 84, I think Dembele is just one down. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I hope he doesn't move just so I can sign him in a career mode. Obviously, last year he just joined Dortmund, so it's going to be absolutely incredible to see some of these teams that we can put together with these new players that are no longer, you know, just signed. In our first seasons, we can be getting Dembele. I don't know how much it's going to be, probably like 80, 90 million euros, something crazy like that, but boy, will he be worth it. The fact that he's a 5-star, he's a great replacement for Neymar at Barcelona if you're looking to do that yourselves. Oh man, Dembele, he's going to be a beast. Up next, guys, we have another new signing. Juventus have spent big on Bernardeschi, and I think he's going to be a great addition to their squad. At the moment, I've kind of gone with what he already is. 81 rated, 87 potential. I don't know if that's going to be changed. It might be, but I think he's one to look out for. If he has a good season for Juventus and gets all of those informs in Ultimate Team, he's going to get upgraded fast. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he's a little bit unknown to a lot of the FIFA community. You know, Bernardeschi doesn't ring many bells for a lot of people. Look out for him because honestly, the stats don't lie. I mean, right mid, left-footed, 4-star skills. He's rapid, quick. He's going to be a very, very good player for Juventus, and I think he will be getting upgrades throughout the year. So definitely keep your eye out for Bernardeschi. Over to the other side now, left midfielders. My first choice is going to be Martial. Now, his first season didn't quite go to plan, I would say. He had a couple of good moments here and there, but I feel like this season's huge for him, and we've already seen some great stuff from him in the opening few games. I think Martial is going to have a big season for Man United. I know Tottenham tried to sign him. They've made a bid, and that got rejected, of course. Why would Man United sell Martial when he's just potentially about to come good? So I've done the same with Bernardeschi. I think he's going to stay the same rating-wise, maybe up to 83, depending on his next few performances. But I'm going to go with 82 rated, so the same as his FIFA 17 rating right now. And his potential, I think, will stay the same as well, 90. But the reason I think you've got to look out for him is because if he is going to have a good season, he's going to get upgraded quicker. And I think this is the season. I really do think Martial is going to do well for Man United this season, providing he gets the minutes. You know, you see Rashford being played out on the left. For me, Martial, he has to play. So whether you get him up front or on the left, it's got to happen. I think Lukaku with Martial, with Mkhitaryan, oh my God, Man United have a hell of a team. So look out for Martial. I honestly think this is his season. Over to the other side of Manchester, this time we have Sane. Now, this is going to be the only downgrade I talk about. I think Sane's potential is going to come down by 1. He's got 91 in game at the moment. I think that's going to become 90. I don't think he's got more potential than Martial necessarily. I guess that's debatable. But what I do think is Sane is going to have another very good year. His first season was incredible. I think he was one of Man City's best young players in the whole season, really. And I think he's going to kick on and do even better this year. So both Martial and Sane, both from Manchester, I think they could be having a hell of a competition this season to see who does better. But let's be honest, Sane, I think he's already hit the ground running. He's got a lot more to live up to than Martial, which is why I still think Martial is going to have a huge season. I think that Sane is just going to be consistently good. So another one to watch out for. Staying at Man City, another one of their young players that I think will go on to do great things Jesus. Now, I think his overall isn't quite right. 79 right now in FIFA 17. I'd give him maybe an 80 or 81. I think that's probably fair. He's already looked very good since joining in January. He's not even been in the country for a year, and he's doing so well week in, week out. I believe I saw a stat when City just played Everton. In his last 10 appearances, 7 goals, 4 assists, I think it was. Very impressive. I think his potential is going to stay around that 91 mark as well. And of course, Brazilian flair, playing for Man City, he's going to get goals. He's just going to get better and better. So definitely one to look out for. And you can sign him straight away because he's been at the club for more than 6 months. So that is an added bonus. And now, guys, for our final player, you knew it was coming. Of course, it's Mbappe. For me, along with Asensio, Dembele, one of the best young players in the world. And I think that providing he stays at Monaco, I don't think he should be going to PSG or Madrid. I'm a little bit concerned that he could be actually going to PSG after reading the news. Apparently he's been in some sort of bust-up with Raji at Monaco. I think if he stays at Monaco and does really well this season once again, he is going to fulfill a bit of that potential. At the moment, a potential of 92. I think that's going to stay the same. But right now, he's 79 in-game. I think that should go up to 81 for FIFA 18. And I think by the end of FIFA 18, he could be 82, 83. I think if he moves to Madrid or PSG, he'll get less game time. Maybe not so much at PSG, but with, Real Madrid having Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, who can all play striker, I just don't see him fulfilling that potential that you could expect in that first season. So stay at Monaco, Mbappe, and play to your ability. We know how good he is. I think he will be probably the most expensive young player in the game behind Asensio, and I think that honestly, if you need a striker, you go for Jesus or Mbappe. I think it's a tough choice, but it's got to be Mbappe. I honestly feel like this guy is going to be the next Thierry Henry. I feel it. When I watch him play, it's so similar. I really like Mbappe, and I know a lot of people agree. He is probably the best young striker in the world right now. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. There is a lot of players for you to look out for in FIFA 18, but these, in my opinion, are the players to look out for the most. They're all going to be extremely expensive, so let me know if you want me to do a video talking about some lesser known players that will go cheaper and that you can still get some great value out of. Maybe they can get up to a potential of around 85 or so. So thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like rating. And hopefully, with Gamescom over the next few days, we're going to get some more FIFA 18 information. I've seen FIFA Street going around. Little rumours that it's going to be in the new FIFA 18 game. Who knows where that's going to go. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.